Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El. So I'm gonna say first off, I am working right now in the mini-series based on your request. I'm gonna be showing you, I'm already done, but I'm still doing some more work on it. How to build a gaming slash post-production slash productivity desk from scratch pretty much on the cheap. But first, be sure to tune in every Sunday. I show you guys how to build a gaming PC slash post-production productivity PC on the cheap. That has a retail value of about anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000, and you'll be able to build it on the cheap. After that, we're going to be doing a mini series based on your request. How to make cosplay items like a helmet. I worked on Starkiller, so on a 3D printer. How to build, let's say, a helmet or any type of thing, even Iron Man helmet, from beginning to end with weathered paint and all. And we're going to have that definitely a mini series coming right after this one. And then right after that, I'm going to show you guys how to build this desk. Pretty freaking sick. I'm extremely happy with it right now. We're filming on it. I'm putting it on it right now. I wish I could show you the whole thing, but there's still some more work to be done. So now we're going to be talking about something that, first off, we're going to talk about Octopath Traveler. Okay, so I actually got a chance to play this game. Now I'm going to tell you guys, this is probably not for everybody, but people that came from, my generation, I'm 38 years old. I remember playing this on the PlayStation 1, games like this, where it looks very pixelated and whatnot. And it is very nostalgic, but I am going to tell you something, it's not for everyone. I personally did not like it. I think I got spoiled playing Final Fantasy X. I even think Final Fantasy VII looks way better. It's more like a Super Nintendo than a PlayStation 1. So, give me 1 second here. So it's like a Super Nintendo version of what do you call it? Of an RPG than anything else. And I played it for a good, I would say about a good 3 hours. I kept trying to dissect every little thing, and I love how they made it like sort of 3D, but a 2D-ish kind of game, but it kind of immerses you. And I really dug it for a while, but for the price, I don't think that's something I would want to personally buy. I wish I could show you guys this. It's just, I'm sure you guys could check it out. They had like demos playing and stuff like that. It's just not, how I heard a lot of you guys on the comment section below writing, in the other videos, how you guys wrote, I would not pay this much money for a side-scrolling game. I think it's stupid, it's crazy, it's extortion. This is how I feel about Octo Traveler. It's a good game, has a good story and all, and it is fun, but it's not something I see myself really immersing myself in, like Fire Emblem or Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's not something that I would totally get into. I don't think so, at least not me. Now I know some people out there are nostalgic and might like that. I felt a little nostalgic, but the magic wore off very, very quickly, and especially the price point I find is beyond ridiculous for that game. Kudos to them. Storyline is awesome. The game looks. I just wish that they would have done a more developed game in terms of make it like PlayStation 1, like Final Fantasy VII. Something with graphics that are more, that looks a little bit more better. I am not much into retro games unless I'm playing the actual retro game. Like if I'm playing Donkey Kong on Nintendo, or even a port of the original Donkey Kong, or Pac-Man, or all of that. I love these kind of retro games, but when new retro games come out in 2018, I think it's kind of lame, for me at least. That everyone, has their own thing, whatever floats your boat. But to me, I just think it's ridiculous. It's like something that looked like I could play this in, and it's a turn-based game, which I really like. I really like RPGs that are turn-based. I don't like that a lot of these companies went now, away from the turn-based game. I'm a big Final Fantasy VII guy, Final Fantasy in general. From the first one going on. But 7 was actually my favorite, and 10 was great as well. But even if you don't want to come out with something like, when 10 was re-released and remastered on the PlayStation Vita, it was awesome to take it on the go. But now to go back in time and play like Super Nintendo quality on a brand new game, it's kind of lame. I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. The magic wore off really quick, and I really gave it a chance. I wanted to love this game. I just don't. Again, like whatever floats your boat, you guys might like it. You guys might enjoy it. So definitely go out there and try to get your hands to play that game once it's fully whatever. But I would not pay top dollar for a game like that you could play on your cell phone. Seriously, like I could play right now on an emulator because I own the original copy of it actually. Final Fantasy 1. I could play Final Fantasy 7 on my cell phone. And they're turn-based games, and it'll be great to play that remastered and everything, beautifully looking on a cell phone. But to come out with it for the Nintendo Switch, again, market it like it's the next big thing. To me, it's kind of lame. I really did not. I'm not going to say I didn't like it. I didn't like it. No, I didn't. If it was like $5 or $10, I would say go ahead and get it, just for that nostalgic feeling. But I just think that they made such a horrible move, the developer, because I think that the story was great, everything was great. It had the elements, the powers, and it does look like an updated version of the PlayStation 1. Of a Super Nintendo game. Because it had a lot of potential. The game was enjoyable just because of the story, but the graphics are horrible, and it doesn't really even feel retro, because it's more like a polished game of a pixelated game. It just, I don't know. I didn't like it. The magic wore off real quick. When I first played it, it was kind of fun. It was like, oh my god, here we go. And then after 5 minutes, I found myself falling asleep. But the story kept me up, and I really liked the story and everything, but it was just, I don't know, I just really think that the developer should have went like a PlayStation 1 route, like a more improved version of, let's say, Final Fantasy type graphics, Final Fantasy 7 like graphics with, a better version of that. But unfortunately, they went with like a Super Nintendo thing. And I don't know, the magic just wore off for me. Definitely did not like it. I don't see any replay value in it whatsoever. Like Final Fantasy, I replayed the living daylights out of it, renaming characters, doing stuff like that, and it was a great game overall. Final Fantasy VII, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. But this game, and right now, to be honest with you, if a Final Fantasy VII game that looked exactly the same, came out for the Switch at a $60 price point, I would be crying right now and saying, hell no, I'm not getting that crap. And I would call it crap at that point. But the thing is, that's what this feels like. It feels like, and I hated it. Even in the PlayStation Vita, when Sony abandoned the PlayStation Vita, they went ahead and said, oh, look, see, new games are coming out. And these independent guys started to release these pixelated games. And I'm like, this is crap. We bought it for the reason of AAA games, in-your-face kind of graphics, and something like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, as short as it was, but the graphics were insane and they were really cool. And I wanted to see more of that, and then you get released these half-assed games. And I'm sorry, I got to call them half-assed. Again, this is how I find it. Again, you guys might like it if you've never been into that world and it's something new for you. But for me to pay that kind of money for a pixelated game is like when you guys said you're not paying $60 for a side-scroller. It's exactly the same thing. I felt you when you said that. It made total sense. And I really feel the same way about this one. So that's really all I have to say about that. Now we're going to move into the Nintendo Switch right now, pretty much abandoning the dock that scratches up your system. Be sure to check out my video that's going to come out soon about how to prevent that using cheap things, which I'm sure you guys know, but I actually found an eBayer who made custom ones, which are pretty cool. It looks nice. But they finally came out with a version of like a wire that does the work, which, to be honest, I think they should have done that from the get-go. It's by Bionic Games. And basically this wire charges it and hooks it up, whatever. But I'm going to tell you guys something. I don't think people are going to really trust and buy into these things, even if they are high quality. Because, after what happened with the updates, everybody's terrified to use anything that, like anything that would void, that they think would void their warranty, or, because after what they said in their new warranty service, Nintendo, basically if they see any signs of another wire being used or whatever, that blew it up, it voids your warranty, which is stupid, because even the docks themselves, on the earlier versions, as I told you, those that were released in the launch state and close to launch state, they're the only systems that actually got infected and inflicted with this disease. And I don't think anybody's going to rush, especially people who are right now terrified to even make a jump to the Switch. I don't think they would even get this in a package deal. They would just stick to the dock mode. But Nintendo, what the hell? Oh, I can't begin to tell you how your marketing absolutely sucks. And there was a reason your stocks are going down, because your marketing department blows. Your freaking quality control blows. I mean, I remember when people used to look for that Nintendo seal and say, wow, we got quality. They wouldn't put that seal on, and they were picky with games. Like, you would not see a WWE 2K18 game being released at the way it is, at the way it was. At all, and Nintendo would not give it the seal of approval. They were literally, people were competing to go on there. Yeah, yes, times are different, but at the same time, why do you have to degrade your integrity, the integrity, how, I don't know, like, it's just so stupid. It doesn't make any sense for you guys not to come out with your own version. Or how about when you release the next revision, you come out with a different dock? Or sell different docks. Already they screwed up with the virtual console that could have made them tons of money, like the PlayStation Vita. Most of their sales were from the old games. I mean, can you imagine how much money they would have made on that? Again, stupid, lame, dumb decision on their place, on their end. Then they come out with a horrible dock. Why not release a better dock? Why not even market a new dock, like something small, something good that you could travel and throw it in your bag? Why not do that, Nintendo? My God, it's just insane how stupid you guys truly are. And it doesn't make any sense to me, because you can make so much money off of this crap. Off of all of these things. You can make any type of additions. Like, even, why not come out? You're always complaining about the USB-C and whatever. Why not come out with a cool USB-C, I don't know, like little tiny dock like that you have for cell phones or something, like for the Samsung Note, the ones that kind of lies down on it and charges wirelessly, wireless chargers enabled or something like that. Why don't you guys do something that you can make a crap ton of money with? It doesn't make any sense. And now you have Indiegogo coming out with their controller add-ons that you could really 3D print or whatever. But, all these new gadgets that you just put on, and you have a better hold. All of these things you idiots could have came out with. And for pennies and marketed at like $60, and people would actually buy it. You have any idea how much money you're losing on? Money that you could fall back on. And now you want to do away with the 3DS, which is probably the dumbest thing you could ever do, because that is the money you are kind of falling back on. And now you want them to go ahead and everybody to get a Nintendo Switch to replace it. I think it is one of the dumbest things you could ever do. Your marketing department, you guys got to fire them all. Bring in new people, new blood. You got to fire all of these idiots in the quality control, if that even exists. I don't even think you have a quality control unit. But definitely fire them and hire a whole new breed of them, because they have no idea what the hell they're doing at all. They do not know anything. And you guys, you have so much marketing potential, and you were riding the wave, and now, well, whatever goes up goes down, right? As everybody says. But no, you guys could have rode that wave even longer. But you guys are screwing it up, because you're not using your head. There is so much crap that you can do, and add-ons. Look at the Game Boy, for God's sake. You remember the Game Boy? How many add-ons did it have? Even crappy, horrible add-ons that sold for tons of money and sold. Okay? You guys could come out with all these editions and have the greatest system in, that's portable and everything that's out there right now. It just doesn't make sense to me how you guys cannot see this as a profitable thing to do. I just don't get it. And I think getting rid of the 3DS is one of the stupidest things you could do unless you have a successor to the 3DS. If you guys are gonna, like I said, they're not gonna have a successor. Most likely they're gonna have a smaller Switch, and they would be very stupid if they don't have a smaller one, because kids cannot play, which is the biggest market for the 3DS. Even though I have one, but and adults have one, but it is really big in girls. It is very big in kids, and you're gonna give away that market, and then. So I understand why you want to go with that wire and the travel, since most likely, like in Japan, you guys are going to be releasing very soon a dockless station, marketing it as just a portable device, which is a good thing. Unfortunately, I don't think that wire is going to do any justice. I know people might buy it together, but people are terrified of any wire that, no matter how high quality it is, they're just terrified on wires right now. Due to what you guys have done. So again, I think it's extremely stupid, and that you guys are not marketing your very own stuff. I also think it's extremely stupid that you guys are not investigating what like send your marketing team, your internet research team, and see what people want and come out with it. That thing on Indiegogo, I could 3D print right now on my printer if I wanted to, a design like that, and just smack on my Switch. Why can't you do that? If I could do that for pennies, you could, and sell it even for $60 and people will buy it. You are losing out on so much profit, it is mind-boggling. But anyways, that's what it is. That's all I have to say right now. Be sure to tune in the next video. I'm going to be talking a lot about WWE 2K19, what I think Nintendo should be doing on that. And I hope, and because of, they do have a marketing research team, internet research team, as lame as they are, but they do hear anyone that's vocal. So definitely be vocal on that video, and definitely I want to start a campaign, probably through something, I don't know, change or something like that, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, of something I want to happen, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, and that's really all I have to say about that. So guys, let me know what you guys think. As always, self-funded here. Just wanted to give you the news of what I played, in my experiences on it. Again, you guys might like it, and definitely comment down below. Let me know if you do like it. Let me know if you come from my generation and you like it. I definitely want to hear in the comments down below. And as always, self-funded here. The only thing I ask is that you like the video, subscribe, hit that bell button, and definitely share the video. But overall, also comment down below. I want to hear what you have to say about Octo Traveler and about this wire replacing the docking station. I really think right now it is so stupid that they just can't come out with a docking station without that front panel. So stupid and easy, and they can't even do that. Completely dumb, and they can't. I just don't understand something that easy, and they can't even do that. It's just so stupid. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.